Hey everybody, back for another review tonight. Still doing the pepper reviews for Judy at www.pepperlover.com. So I'm still doing those reviews, but I'm doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm getting very worried that the peppers might start getting pretty soft on me. So I want to see if it's possible for me to get 2 reviews in one night done. So we'll see how it goes. Especially since I'm starting off with this bad boy. If you all don't know what this is a 7 Pot Primo. These are supposed to be excruciatingly hot. Don't think there's any official Scoville numbers on these, but they are supposed to be a lot hotter than your typical 7 Pot. So, assuming I can keep this guy from tearing my stomach up, then I'm going to do this guy. It's a big, massive pepper. Look at that. Huge. This is a 7 Pot Congo SR Gigantic. So, if I get to this review tonight, I'll explain the name a little bit more and just explain how this came about to getting to the U.S. Judy's got some information on that. But yeah, this huge pot. I mean, look at it compared to the Primo. Quite a bit bigger. I don't know why. This got shipped to me. It's got a laceration almost, it looks like, in the middle of the pod there. I'm not sure why that happened or how that happened. But yeah, I'm going to do this guy first, and if things go well, then I will go ahead and go for the 7 Pot Congo. Let me bring the camera down here. We'll pop the stem off this bad boy. Well, it's got quite a bit of placenta in it. You can see a fair amount of it. I see some droplets of oil in there, but I have definitely seen more oily looking pods than this one. The placenta that it has does look very dense and thick, but the walls on this are pretty thin, and she says that on her website there, that it's got very thin walls. It's good for drying out and making into powders. So I'm interested to see how this guy tastes and what kind of heat it brings. So here we go. Sweet. I'm getting some heat already. Wow. When I swallowed that, it had an instant sharp pain in the back of my throat there. So the flavor, hang on, excuse me, it's really getting the throat here. The flavor of this thing, very sweet like your typical 7 Pot. It's pretty much got your the 7 Pot flavor through and through. If you've had a 7 Pot, then you'll know what this tastes like. Now it does have a lot of heat coming in it. I don't think I touched my eye, but my eye is burning for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't feel good right now. Yeah, the heat. I've actually got a little bit on my lip here. Oh man, my eye is burning. What in the world? Oh, that hurts. You know, something splashed up on me or something. I don't know. Very strange. Anyway, the heat very localized in the back of my throat. I've got a little bit on the front lip here. A little bit on the tip of my tongue. It's still building. It's going to be a pretty strong heat, I think. The flavor of these, Again, like I said, if you had a 7-pot, you know what this tastes like, and you will like the flavor of it. Very good flavor to it. No bad aftertaste so far. This heat's really kicking up in the back of my throat. Comes a tear down. I don't know if that's from the pot or from the eye burning. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Really sharp in the back of the throat. Really got a really killer burn in the back of the throat. It's really kicking up hard. These are supposed to pack a lot more heat than your typical 7-pot, and this one's not disappointing in at all. Don't have any information on the plants on Judy's site. I don't know how they grow. I've not seen anybody else's grow logs to know how they grow. But I think Judy's right. This would be very good in the powder because the walls are very thin, so they would dry out very quickly for you. Whew. Back of the throat. Another one that would be great for a hot sauce, front and center in the hot sauce. No flavors to mask on this one. And this one's attacking my throat, I think, about as bad as the Moruga Scorpion was attacking my throat. It really hurts to breathe and talk when on this one. Get a little nose run. Yeah, really hurts to breathe. Really strong heat in the back of my throat. Getting to start a little stomach burn going on. Oh man, this thing is killing my throat. I'm fully expecting an endorphin rush out of this one. Yeah. Judy says on her website that the heat is insane. It's getting insane. It's getting very hot. Here comes an endorphin rush now. Yeah. Starting to get a little lightheaded here, a little buzzy. Yeah, man. This is a very strong burn. I'm not sure I picked a great night to try to do 2 reviews. We'll see. Oh man. Got an excellent flavor, but unless you are a very big chili head, you wouldn't want to put this in your food, I don't think. Yeah, man. This guy hurts. Excuse me. Oh man, that really burned my throat big time when I did that. Yeah, here comes some face tingle. Excuse me. Yeah. It's kind of got me speechless right now. Don't know what to say, but beyond it's hurting. Stomach's not hurting too bad, but that throat. It's got to be one of the worst throat burns I've had. So far, no headache, thankfully. Ooh-wee. It's hot. Usually I can talk through these. This one's making it very hard for me to talk. It's up there on the level of the Moruga Scorpion and the Butch Tea. This one's right up there. Oh man. Pain that just does not want to go away. Yeah, if you don't want to put this in as in your food, unless you're a big time chili head, because it'll certainly make you hurt. But if you're a big time chili head, this will have an excellent flavor to complement your food. Whether you do it as a hot sauce, a powder, or or just cook with it, you know. Getting very tingly in my face. Now the stomach burn's kicking up a little bit more. Comes more eye water. Not making me hot or sweat, but it hurts. This one really, really hurts. Stomach burn's kicking up quite a bit more now. I don't know if this is the night for me to try to do a second pod. I may wimp out on this and only do this pod. Try again tomorrow night. I don't know. Excuse me. Because it hurts. Man. Oh, it hurts. It's really starting to burn the stomach now. I think the heat in the mouth and the throat is leveled off now, but it's still very painful. Definitely one heck of a pod, and I can see why Judy says this pod has an insane heat to it, and a lot of people I've seen review it say this is a killer pod, and it is certainly up there. Got seeds for this too, and I'm definitely going to grow this guy out. This is a keeper. And maybe after I grow it out, I'll do another review of one, and I can tell you how the plants produce and how big the plants get. It is, because this is a good pod. Very, very good pod. Yeah, really starting to burn the stomach now. This is definitely way up there on the level of the hottest pods I've eaten. Very, very hot. I like it. It's nice. Heat in the mouth is subsiding. No, it's not as bad. But the stomach burn is definitely up there. I'll definitely want to eat something here after I get done with this review. So, sorry to disappoint you. I am not going to try to do a second pod tonight. I will be back on tomorrow night. I guess I will. I don't know. This one's starting to get kind of soft on me. I may have to go ahead and do this one tomorrow night first. If I want to go back from the heat levels down, which this one, maybe I should have done this one right after the Moruga Scorpion. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to do the yellow Moruga Scorpion tomorrow night. Maybe I'll evaluate this pod again and see how it is. And if the Moruga Scorpion doesn't burn me up like the red did, then I will try to attempt this guy again tomorrow, because I've got a few pods that are starting to turn soft on me, and that's understandable. I've had them for a while. They've been shipped through the mail and all that, so very understandable that they'd start to get a little soft on me. But so the idea is for me to try to get these done as quick as possible. So hopefully I'll be able to get 2 done tomorrow night. If not, I'll just keep on trucking. So tomorrow night, yellow Moruga Scorpion, and hopefully this guy. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Alright, we are now 15 minutes after I ate that 7 Pot Primo. Mouth burn has pretty much gone. Still got some burn on my lips. Stomach burn is non-existent now. So I am gonna go ahead through with it and try to do the 7 Pot Congo SR Gigantic. So I'm going to try to go ahead and do this review for this, because it is getting a bit soft, and I do not want this thing rotting on me. Because this is a pod that I got seeds for, that I bought from Judy earlier, and I really want to see how this is. A bit on the name. It's got the SR in the name. SR stands for Sarah Rangoon. I hope I haven't messed up her name there. Sarah, if you're watching this, please forgive me if I've messed up your name. She is from Trinidad, or in Trinidad. She sent the seeds to Christopher Phillips, who in turn gave the seeds for these to Judy. So that's how it came from Trinidad to the U.S. here. So SR Sarah's initials in this name, and she's got quite a few other pods that she's got her initials on as well. She's her and Christopher Phillips have been very, very good at, very instrumental in getting a lot of the Trinidad varieties over here and getting them spread around and made known. Excuse me. So we're going to try this guy out, see how it goes. Hope I'm not being incredibly stupid here. Let's cut them open. See what we got here. I've got to really examine this one because again it was open when I got this, and I don't want it. I do not want any mold. Do not want any mold. I think we might be okay. It's got a lot of oil and a fair amount of placenta. See? Fair amount there. Yeah, okay, well. Let's do it. I think I'm going to have to eat this in halves here. So. Don't like the flavor. Oh man. It's tough to swallow this one because I do not like the flavor. This might be worse than the Douglas. I don't know why. It's supposed to taste like a regular 7-pot. Well, I don't know. Let me read what she's got written here and see. Yeah, it's supposed to have the flavor and the heat of the original 7-pot. Oh man, I'm not getting that. The heat's not bad so far, but the flavor of it, it almost tastes like some type of unripe vegetable, almost. Very unripe vegetable, very green tasting, even though this was very much ripe. Oh yeah, not very good. I don't know, I think I'll still grow it out just because the pods are huge. It's a nice novelty, but can't say that I'm enjoying the flavor of that much. And hopefully it's not because I just got done eating the Primo. I hope that hasn't altered my taste too much. I don't think it has. Again, the heat was pretty much gone after, as I was doing this, or chewing it up, the heat was pretty much gone at that point. So I don't know. Not a good flavor to it. maybe make it into powder, because pods that size, you get a bunch of them together, that'll make a lot of powder. It is now burning my salivary glands really close to the front of my tongue, or the front of my mouth. Getting some burn in the throat. That's pretty strong in the throat. Let's see. Still building. Nah, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. That's probably because I was stupid enough to eat a second pod after the Primo. Judy says on the plant, she has information on the plant for this. It says the plant is relatively small, but it does produce a good amount of these pods. And so these pods are monstrous. They're huge. She has a picture of one in her hand on her website where it goes all the way from the index finger all the way to like the middle of her palm. Very big, very, very big pod. If you don't want to grow them for the flavor, grow them for the novelty. And this is hot. This is building up there. It's getting very hot. Really, really killing the back of my throat. Very strong in the back of the throat. Hard to breathe again. Eyes are getting a little teary. No stomach burn just yet. Excuse me. Oh man, that burned my throat. Woo! Really burned my throat. This is, yeah, it's really strong on my salivary glands and my throat. Everywhere else is fine. Excuse me. But man, bad burp aftertaste too. Ooh, man. Do not like that aftertaste either. Again, I can't tell if the heat that I'm experiencing here, maybe this wasn't a good idea for me to do this pod, because I'm hoping that the pod didn't, or that the Primo didn't affect my taste, and the Primo didn't somehow affect the heat that this one's producing in my mouth. Because if it's not, this is a really hot pod. Very hot, man. Very bad on my salivary glands. I feel like my throat is raw. Getting a little more endorphins kicking up again. So yeah, again, if you want to grow this for flavor, I don't know if I can agree with that. It would make plenty of hot sauce if you can mask the flavor of it, and you could make a lot of powder out of these guys. So if that's what you're after, sure, go for it. I don't know about cooking with it though. I really don't know about cooking with it. So yeah, I got 2 pods in for the night, so I'll be back on with we'll be back on tomorrow night with the yellow Moruga scorpion, and maybe we'll do another one. I don't know. We'll find out. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.